We got Donald Trump because of, definitely wasn't because of black people. We got Donald Trump because white people saw something. I think would you agree that they were so mad that Obama had been in for 8 years that they wanted to put any white man in, and they decided to put the worst white man possible?
Probably.
That they could put in there.
Probably.
Yeah. But in your personal life, you really haven't had that much of a problem with white people because you went to school, high school,
not really.
with a considerable amount of white people. You didn't really have problems with a lot of them, did you?
No.
But you
Some of them have some questionable. They've done some questionable things, but nothing personal. Like nobody's calling me the N-word with a hard R on it.
But you knew some, you knew some white people at your school that was racist. Were you friends with anybody that prior to Trump you didn't think were racist, and then after Trump came along, you kind of found out that they were a little bit racist?
Not really, but I did have one friend who we would just have conversation, and based off the context of our conversation, like, you may be racist.
Like what? I'm saying, what context?
Like, one day he was like, well, I would never date a black girl. They aren't pretty to me. You're one of the pretty ones, but they aren't pretty. I prefer a white girl or a Hispanic. And I was like,
You think that made him racist?
I mean, no. It's just, I mean, it could just be a preference, but I mean, it's just a question. I don't know. I think I might be thinking too deep into it, but it definitely gave off a little bit of a. But I'm not the only person who notices that with that particular person.
I think if he had been allowed to vote, he would have voted for Trump.
Maybe. I don't know. He has a lot of Hispanic friends, so